There are 3 words that change anyone's life. And those 3 words are, you have cancer. And from that moment on, your life's never the same again. Cancer Angels is different from any other foundation because they don't put a time limit on your life.
They commit to helping patients for a long haul. It's not just one-time assistance.
They're the only ones that ask me, what can we do for you? How can we help you?
Cancer Angels, I mean, they just saved me.
I was very healthy. I was raising my youngest, who was then 6 years old. I was married, had a home, a very thriving career.
When they tell you that you have something like cancer, you just go numb and you just think it's gotta be wrong. There's no way. You're not the strong person anymore. Now you're the sick person.
Just living, existing. There's no way I'd been able to do it. I think I had it.
Cancer patients that have been at stage 4 for many, many years become the forgotten ones. People forget about your constant struggle to wake up every day and try to figure out how you're going to meet your expenses and how you're going to get by.
The insurance is not enough because bills come from everywhere, just non-stop. It gets to a point that you feel like you're drowning.
Doctors, and throwing up, stuck in this room, walking around, that's about all you can do.
Financial issue is the biggest things that our patients do deal with. My patients are so sick, they're not able to go and look for work next month. My job is to help patients with psychosocial issues. It could be how patients and family are coping with cancer diagnosis itself. It could be how family relationship and dynamic may be changing.
My husband was not able emotionally to go the long haul with me. It was too painful for him, overwhelming, and we ended up parting ways in 2003. And then I was left with my youngest daughter, who was then 13, to raise her and go through my cancer.
I have a 7-year-old son, and he's in 2nd grade. His reaction is kind of cute, you know. He thinks that daddy needs to get chemo to keep going, you know, and he's taking it well. Even though, you know, sometimes he gets sad when he knows I'm locked up in the hospital because we got plans to do and then daddy's not going to be there.
He'd understand that whining just would not work for him or anyone.
You're doing a great job.
I worry about my dad. I thought he wasn't gonna see me anymore, but I want him to see me, so that's why I prayed.
The year before, it was going to be his birthday. We had the piñatas, we had the whole thing going, and I ended up in the hospital. So the party was canceled. A year later, exactly to the date and the hour, I was back in the hospital, and his party was supposed to be canceled. But I told him, you know what? Do your party. But he wanted his daddy to be there, so it was pretty tough. Did I get a kiss? I love you too. You're my best friend in the whole world.
All of my doctor's appointments, I'll make myself a list. I have to call for brain scan. I had found several foundations, and one of them had helped me for a short period of time, and I got a letter that they couldn't help me anymore. But I guess they expect you in that 9 months to be diagnosed, to have surgery, to have chemotherapy, to have radiation, to recover, and then be well enough and strong enough to be able to go back to work. And that's really, in most cases, impossible, because a chemotherapy alone would eat up 6 months of treatment. And I was really at the point of just saying, you know what, I'm just going to give up. I'm going to go get a full-time job and just support my daughter, live out my life as long as I can.
It's a very, very difficult situation when you make your choice. It's either get the treatments and be in the hospital, or going to work. And if you don't get the right treatments, you won't be alive for too long.
So the challenge is finding a foundation that will help you on a long-term basis. And that's where Cancer Angels comes in.
They just saved me. Everybody else, every other group has sent me through so many loopholes to get the help that almost wasn't worth it after I got it. And
You can visibly see when Cancer Angels connect with a patient and patients are starting to receive help, their burden lifting off their shoulders.
They sent me money for food, and it was totally a gift. And they also helped me right now with my mortgage, which, you know, that was totally a blessing right now.
all my stuff would be in storage and I'd be living out of the back of my Jeep right now. Yeah, or on the beach somewhere. If it wasn't for Cancer Angels, that's for sure.
Those are the things that a lot of insurance will not cover, a lot of agencies in San Diego will not cover, but Cancer Angels of San Diego are able to help these patients with those basic needs.
You have no idea what a difference it makes in a human being's life. It might not be very much to you, whatever you donate, or however you volunteer your time, but to someone who's struggling every single day and wakes up every single day trying to figure out how they're going to live, it means the world.
My goal is to spend more time with my son, you know, and also send a message for people, maybe be part of it. And in the future, I think it'll be better that, you know, we'll be all together and help each other out.
If I could do anything else, I'd love to do more. I've been, like I said, going through a lot of procedures lately, and everybody say the prayers, and this will be next month, it'll be a celebration. Well, I'll be let me cook you dinner.
Gosh, where do I see things go from here? Truthfully, I'd love to see Cancer Angels on Oprah or on the Ellen Show, or you know, people, just communities starting to come together as a village and creating other Cancer Angels in different communities and helping people all across the country. That's kind of where I see things going.
Yeah, no kidding, I should.
You should have just played.
Yeah, I should.
I'm taking this time, I'm making my way back from a long and lonely road. I'm weary but grateful for each day. So many things I never noticed, so much beauty, so much pain. Now it takes my breath away, and it's raining down around me. Let it wash away these tears, letting go, letting it in. To be here, just be here.